Welcome to our Canadian Rockies adventure, and what better place to kick things off than Banff National Park in Alberta, Canada. As we drive in, you can see the majestic Rocky Mountains rising in the distance, growing larger with every mile. It's like nature's own welcome sign.
Welcome to Banff National Park in gorgeous Alberta, Canada.
Before we dive into the wild, we cruise through the charming town of Banff. Nestled in the Bow Valley, this alpine town is full of cozy cafes, boutique shops, and historic buildings. It's the perfect blend of rustic charm and mountain luxury. Banff is Canada's oldest national park, established in 1885, and it's part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks. With over 6,600 square kilometers of wilderness, it's a haven for adventurers, photographers, and dreamers alike.
So we're going to give you a little tour of the RV. This is our home on wheels for the next 5 days. So come on inside, and there's a kitchen, a little kitchenette table, stove, your sink. Of course, you've got your refrigerator, some cupboards, the bathroom, shower, sink, and toilet all in one. And then our sleeping quarters up there above the driving area, whatever you call it. And then the outside. And then this is our campground. We are at Tunnel Mountain View Camp Trailer Court, it's actually called, but I call it a campground. All right, and that's the tour.
Hey everyone, quick break from today's video. I wanted to let you know something special. Every photo that you've seen here today was captured by me, and if one of those shots caught your eye, you can actually own it by going to my new website, crotemeyerphoto.com. These aren't just pictures, they're moments from the natural world and beyond, the kind of scene that makes you stop, breathe, and remember why you love this place so much. Whether you want a frame print for your home, canvas for your office, or a gift for somebody special, every image is available in multiple sizes and finishes. Just check the link in the description below to browse the full gallery at crodemeyerphoto.com. You'll find the exact photos from this video, plus a ton of others that you haven't even seen yet. And when you order, you're supporting independent photography to help make more work like this possible. So, if something in this video speaks to you, go take a look. Your next favorite piece of wall art might already be waiting. Now, back to today's video.
Welcome, fellow travelers. We've made it to another destination. We are at Banff National Park, and we are here at the Hoodoo Overlook. You can see there are a few hoodoos down there, and then you've got the beautiful, I believe that's the Bow River. I could be wrong, but we got here yesterday, had some long flights and had a long travel day, and then just finally arrived this afternoon in Banff after we picked up our RV and got on the road and had some lunch. So here we are, just enjoying this beautiful view. We're gonna chill out tonight, and then tomorrow we've got a full day of adventure ahead of us. We'll be going to Lake Louise, going up the gondola, and visiting a couple of other lakes. So we'll bring you along on that adventure. Thanks for coming along.
With camp set, we head out for a short hike to see the hoodoos. These are tall, thin spires of rock carved by centuries of wind and water. Indigenous legends say they're petrified giants watching over the valley. Whether myth or geology, these are a sight to behold.
Hello, we're here at the beautiful Banff Caribou Lodge. We are waiting on our tour bus, which leaves at 9:30 to go to the beautiful Lake Louise, Minnewanka Lake, and Emerald Lake, and the gondola. So those are our planned adventures for today. It's going to be a full day of exciting fun and adventure. This is beautiful Johnson Lake. This is our first stop on the tour, where we get to spend about 20 to 25 minutes just exploring the area and looking at the gorgeous scenery. We will be going to Two Jacks Lakes, and we will be going to Lake Minnewanka.
Day 2 begins with a visit to Johnson Lake, a local favorite that's often overlooked by tourists. It's smaller, warmer, and less windy than its famous neighbors. Perfect for a peaceful paddle or a quiet picnic. Fun fact, Johnson Lake is one of the few lakes in Banff where you can actually swim comfortably in summer due to its shallow depth. It's also surrounded by gentle trails and forested shores, ideal for a relaxing start to the day.
Welcome to the gorgeous Two Jacks Lake. This is our second stop on our tour today, and we have only about 20 minutes at each of these lakes so far, so I'm assuming we're doing that so that we can have time when we get to the gondola.
Next up, Two Jack Lake. This one's a postcard come to life. Turquoise waters, pine-covered hills, and reflections that look painted on. And check this out, 2 red Adirondack chairs. These chairs are part of Parks Canada's Red Chair Experience. They're placed in strategic spots throughout the park where you're guaranteed a stunning view. So if you see one, sit down, take a breath, and soak it in.
Okay, we made it to Lake Minnewanka, which is the largest lake in Banff National Park.
Lake Minnewanka isn't just the largest lake in Banff National Park, it's also one of the most historically rich. The name comes from the Nakoda word meaning water of the spirits, and Indigenous people have lived and hunted around this lake for over 10,000 years. It's also a hub for outdoor activities, from boat tours and kayaking to hiking and wildlife spotting. The lake stretches over 21 kilometers, making it perfect for a scenic cruise or a quiet moment on the shore. A quick shout out to Sarah and her friend from the United States as they take in Lake Minnewanka by canoe. Hamming it up for the camera, these 6 sisters from multiple corners of the globe met up in Banff for a week-long reunion. Interestingly, beneath the lake's surface lies a submerged ghost town. In the 1940s, a dam was built to generate hydroelectric power, raising the water levels and flooding the village of Minnewanka Landing. Today, scuba divers can explore the remnants of this underwater community.
We finally made it to Lake Louise here at Banff National Park, our last stop on today's tour. One might say that this is a gem of Banff National Park and the Canadian Rockies due to its gorgeous blue turquoise water that is fed from the glacier sitting up atop the mountaintop just above the lake.
Lake Louise is arguably the crown jewel of Banff. Its surreal turquoise color comes from rock flour, fine particles of glacial sediment that refract the sunlight. The lake is fed by meltwater from Victoria Glacier, which towers above the far end of the lake. It was named after Princess Louise Caroline Alberta, daughter of Queen Victoria and the namesake of the Alberta province itself. Here, Kit gets to try out his new LifeStraw, getting a refreshing drink directly from Lake Louise. Lake Louise is also a gateway to adventure. In summer, it's a launch point for hikes like the Plain of Six Glaciers and Lake Agnes Tea House. In winter, it transforms into a frozen wonderland with ice skating, snowshoeing, and one of the world's most scenic ski resorts.
We wrap up this day with a ride on the Banff Gondola. It climbs to the summit of Sulphur Mountain at a little over 8,000 feet, offering panoramic views of 6 mountain ranges, the Bow Valley, and the town of Banff. At the top, there's a boardwalk that leads to a historic weather station and some of the best views in the park. Interestingly, the Banff Gondola was not built for skiing like most other gondolas in North America. It was built strictly for sightseeing. And as you can see, it was well worth the investment. The Banff Gondola is said to be one of the best scenic gondolas in all of North America, so let's enjoy these views.
Hi, coming at you live from the top of Summit Mountain. You might ask, how did we get to the top of Summit Mountain? And we took the gondola here, and then we walked the Summit Mountain Boardwalk to get up to this lovely view and this lovely peak. It's a little hazy from the wildfires, so it's not gonna be the best that it could have ever been, but I've also seen it where it was so cloudy you couldn't see the bottom at all, so we're not gonna complain.
As we end our day heading back down the mountain, we're grateful for the beauty we've seen and the stories we've gathered. This is just the beginning of our travel adventures, and we're so glad you're here with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we explore Yoho National Park in British Columbia, Canada. See you next time on Roadies Roam the World.